Let's say you are giving an interview and the interviewer is asking you very common questions which are generally asked in any Oracle interview. Okay. Suppose he is asking for some questions on SQL, some questions on PL SQL. So this is a Oracle position. Say you are giving an interview for Oracle lead position. Okay, so he will check all the part of Oracle side, right? Oracle SQL, starting from Oracle SQL, Oracle PL SQL, then whatever you have knowledge on detail in the side of programming and technology, right? So let's say your interview was not going well. Okay, so you are not able to answer properly, but the interviewer is asking a very common question which most interviewer ask in any interview. You may be a fresher, you may be a intermediate experience like 4 to 5 years experience, you may be 7 to 8 years experience, you may be 10 plus years or 15 plus years of experiences. So the most of the interviewer ask some few common questions which are very important to prepare, and before interview you should prepare all these questions with proper answer. And I, in my previous videos, I have shared many questions for in SQL side, for SQL or structured query language. If you not seen my video, you just see that video. And it is throughout the interview your performance was not so well, and after the interview, at the end of the interview, your interviewer is asking, it's a very common for a interviewer. Most interviewer will ask you after he or she asking lot of questions to you throughout the interview. He or she may ask you whether your interview is well or you not. So he or she may ask you, do you have any question? So after your this low performance, or your performance was not so well, if you face this question at the end of the interview, your interviewer ask you, do you have any question? So what should you ask interviewer? Should you ask to your interviewer anything, or you just keep it okay? Means you just say okay. What you will do? So today's I will talk about this. Okay. So hi, this is Robin, and I have total of 17 years of experiences working with Oracle and Unix technologies. I help people to learn Oracle and Unix technology to make their skill in detail way so that they can perform well in the interview. Okay, so if you want to join my online training session, you just check my video description section, and there is my contact number there, and there is my email ID. You just email me or contact me or WhatsApp me your message, and I will guide you what you have to do to join my online training session, and you will make the preparation, and you will get the detailed training in online. I'm providing training last 10 years on Oracle and Unix technologies in the online session, and I am providing training for various MNC companies, their employees when they joined, even various recruitment. I am associated with the recruitment team also, and I'm providing technical team with technical training, and also I am an interviewer. So from my interviewing experiences, I am sharing this kind of videos. Okay, so today's discussion is after your performance not so well, if your interviewer ask you at the end of the interview, do you have any question? So what you should say, or what you will say to that reply. this is the today's topic. Okay, so welcome to my YouTube channel rksoftacademy. And as if you are a new visitor to this channel, or if you are just watching this video new, for them a little bit of introduction about my channel. This is a channel for sharing videos on different Oracle and Unix technologies like Oracle SQL or structured query language, Oracle PL/SQL programming, Oracle database architecture and design, Oracle forms and reports development, Oracle database administration, and Unix, Oracle performance tuning, and Unix shell programming and shell scripting. Okay, so who are watching this video new, just for them I have shared here many videos for topics on SQL, starting from SQL or structured query language, then various advanced topics on PL/SQL. So from the basic to the advanced level, I have shared this video, and in each video I have discussed one topic only with the detailed discussion and with hands-on practical. So after watching my video, you will get a detailed knowledge of the topic, and also with hands-on practical. And after watching any video, if you like the video, you just give a like, and also comment below the video what you think about the video. And if you like the video, just comment the comment also in the video, because your comment is very valuable for me. And if my video have added some value to your learning, if my video was helpful for your learning, just give a like, and also comment below, and subscribe my channel if you are a new visitor, just hitting the notification bell, so that you will get a notification for my next video when I will upload the next video. Okay, and also share my video tutorial channel name or this video link to your friends, colleagues, and whoever you know, so that they can also come to my channel and also see the video and make their skill as well. Okay, so I am sharing all these videos free for you, for your learning and make your skill. So that's about my channel. Okay, and today's topic I already shared with you that after your not well performance in the interview, if your interviewer asks you that if you have any question, what should you ask, or should you ask anything, or what should you say? Okay, what you will say on reply of that. So this is the topic. See, the fact is that you whenever you feel that, whenever you feel, or you just you see that you are not able to answer properly, though interviewer is asking very common question or very easy question, so you are not answering properly, or you are answering some you are thinking in between what to say, what to not say, because today's videos are video interviews, right? And interviewer will see you whenever you reply to the answer, right? Whenever you reply to the question of the interviewer, right? So whenever you are saying the answer, the interviewer will is seeing you that what you are doing, are you thinking lot, or you just give the answer with confidence, you are just giving the answer with confidence. So all the things he is just checking, and he is just viewing on you, right? And also your body language, your thinking, your so everything is visible to him or her, right? So in that case, if you are thinking a lot for easy question, it will be a it will not be a good one. So prepare well for the common questions, whatever the whatever generally asked in any interviews. So I have seen that many candidates are not answer properly in the or not, they are not able to answer if I ask a very common question or very easy question to the to the candidate also. So if you think a lot for a easy question, that is not good. Okay. After and you may face various question on query question on SQL, as I have shared some questions, query questions also in my previous video. This video is this Oracle SQL interview questions, and just watch this video and you will get many questions of for Oracle SQL interviews. Oracle SQL for Oracle SQL there are many questions I have shared. So the topic is like that, after you're not you are not you see that you are not able to answer properly one by one, and once interviewer is not getting proper answer, he or she will skip the next question to you. And generally most of the interviewer ask some common questions and easy questions at the beginning, and if there is a complex question, he or she asked a little bit later. Okay. So if some question you are not answering properly, the very easy or common question, he skip to the next. And if you are thinking like what to say to reply on this, and you are not recalling the answer for very easy question, and he will just skip the skip to the next question. And prepare well for the common questions, for the easy questions. And generally interviewer check if you have the basic understanding of the topic or basic understanding of the subject. So after that, actually they go to the next level or next complex level of questions like that. But in lead positions, if you are interviewing for a lead positions, you should prepare from very basic to the advanced level. Okay. So this is the thing. And if you are not able to perform well in the easy question, you will not and if you are not performing even in the medium complex question or tough questions, whatever questions asked by the interviewer, you are not able to perform well one by one, and he is skipping to the next question like this. So but interviewer will give you the chance to alternate question, to give you the alternate question so that you can answer. And actually interviewer always try to select you, giving you lot of alternative questions and lot of questions, so that he can get the answer, the proper answer, or at least the answer near to the he is expecting. Okay. So this is the thing. And if you are poor, if you feel that you were not good, you were not good to reply to the answer the question the interviewer asking. So after so much of time, like 45 minutes or the 1 hour of time, these interviews are taking like today's interviews are taking like half an hour to 1 hour like this. So this is a video interview, and he's checking your all things, like your way of answering and your way of talking, your thinking ability, whatever, and if you are whatever your confidence level is. So and you are not able to answer properly, if you feel that you are not it was not well throughout the interview, you are not able to answer properly, and if you think that it was not going well, and interviewer may not select you. So in that case, after the interviewer after the interview, at the end of the interview, the interviewer always ask, and most of the interviewer always ask you that do you have any question, because he or she ask you so many questions. So most of the interviewer do this, that after the interview, whatever your interview is, good or bad or excellent, whatever your interview is, he always ask you, do you most of the cases, do you have any question. So if you have if your performance was not so well throughout the interview, you just don't ask anything to the interviewer. Okay, I repeat, if your performance was not so good and not well in throughout your interview, you just don't ask any question to the interviewer. So this is my message to you. Okay, so if you ask okay, I'll ask let's I'll check whatever the in whatever the what is the project is, what is the team size is, what I will do day to day basis, and this project is long time or not, and who is the client for this project. You may thinking about this in your mind after the interview, end of the interview, right? So do not ask any of these questions to the interviewer. Okay, so my clear message is, do not ask any of these questions to the interviewer whenever your interview is not well. You throughout the interview your performance was not well. Rather you ask some simply do not ask anything. Okay, you just and one thing is that you throughout the interview you never call interviewer name. Okay, sometimes I see that in most of the cases candidates call out interviewer name if he or she have some doubt about the question. He or the candidate ask the interviewer calling his name to repeat the question or something like that. So don't call out interviewer name. So this is another message. And finally I'll say that if your performance was not so good, not so well, and if you face this kind of question at the end of the interview, do you have any question, you just stop there and you just thank you to the interviewer, you just give a thank you to the interviewer, and just not ask any question to the interviewer. Okay, and just wait for the feedback from the interviewer side, and he or she if he or she consider you on the basis of your you see there are so many possibilities. Maybe there is a urgent requirement. So if you are not so well performance, so it's a very rare chance of selecting you by the interviewer. Don't expect that you will select by the interviewer if your performance was not so good or not so well. And if your performance at least 50% you have answered well to the interviewer, you may expect something but not ask anything to the interviewer at the end of the interview when you face this kind of question like, do you have any question? So whenever you feel confident that you have given answer at least 80 to 90% like this, or at least 70 or 60% like this, so interviewer always try to select a candidate based on the requirement of whatever the position of the requirement, like that requirement may be very urgent. So sometimes interviewer select a candidate if his or her performance is average, like 50% he answered well or 50% he does not answer. Okay, so in that case also interviewer can select a candidate based on because the requirement was very urgent and someone has left, and to fulfill that position interviewer may select a candidate if his interview is average also. Okay, but if there is a position like and another case is if there is a position like more than one position to fill up, let's say 8 to 10 or more than that vacancies are there or positions are there to a particular project, and in that case also interviewers select a candidate if his or her performance is average. But most of the cases the requirement comes like there is a one or two requirement, and the applicant list is huge. So he always select a good candidate and he always select a candidate whose performance is best. Okay, so interviewer will always interviews a lot of candidates at the same time for a one or two positions. Maybe he or she takes interviews of 10 candidates. Okay, so if your performance is average, it depends on your performance, and also the whatever the position requirement, how many positions are there, so you are not aware about that, so it all depends on that, your selection. Okay, so but finally I will say that if your performance is not so well, do not ask anything at that end to the interviewer. Do not call out your interviewer name also throughout your interview if you have any doubt to the question to the from the interviewer. And also I'll say that it depends on the if you have answered well at least 70-80% or 90%, whatever the best, if you feel like whatever you would have done right, you have done 70% or 80% like that, so you may expect, but don't do anything, don't ask anything. And if you are very much confident that you have answered more than 90% or nearest all the questions you have answered, in that case you can ask at the final stage that whenever a interviewer asks you that do you have any question, in that case you can ask like whatever the project size, whatever the project, what is the day-to-day activities you have to perform, what you have the responsibilities you have to perform, and who is the client. Never ask this who is the client, because interviewer will never reveal that before joining. And this is my advice to you, all of you, that and the point is that whatever I want to convey the message is, if your performance is not well, you just don't ask anything at the end of the interview to the interviewer. Okay, so that's all for this video tutorial session. I think it would be helpful for your coming interviews, and I am guiding you for your so that you can perform well in your interview. And just I'll come to another video and with some topic. So till then, just watch all the videos in my YouTube channel, and if you like my video, you just give a like, comment below, and share it with your friends, colleagues, and whoever you know, so that they can also learn from my video and make their skill and grow their skill as well. So thank you very much for watching. And if you want to join my online training session, just message me or WhatsApp me or email me, which were mentioned in the description section of each video, and I'll tell you the process, what is the joining detail. And once that process is completed, you just directly join in my online training session. So that's all for this today's tutorial session. Hope you have enjoyed this session, and thank you very much for watching. And till then, so hope to see you in my next video. Till then, have a great day. Bye.